Hi guys, I'm April
I'm Amanda.
of The Hot Plate, and we're here with some cooking tips for back to school for She Does the City.
We're going to start by talking about some of our favorite low-cost pantry staples. Now, on the set of The Hot Plate and in all of our recipes, olive oil is a recurring theme, and it's one you definitely want to get your hands on as soon as you get into your new student kitchen. Other things we like to stock up on are pantry staples like tinned goods and canned goods because they've got a long shelf life, they're versatile, and they provide lots of protein and other nutrients.
And then also, at the beginning of school, if you're moving in with some roommates, it's also a good idea at the very beginning to go to the store together, stock up on olive oil, balsamic, flour, sugar, all those things together. You're probably not going to finish them by the end of the year, so go for it.
I agree. Some ways to pack a good healthy punch into any meal is to add greens. Things like spinach are really cheap. You can buy them in the really big bags in the grocery store. They're normally about $2. If you're using a jarred pasta sauce, a frozen pasta sauce, a fresh one, toss them in and you're going to add a lot of iron to any dish. And bonus, it tastes great in soups.
Okay, so some great dishes to make to impress friends coming over for dinner, your roommates, your parents. I will always go to the chicken dinner episode and make chicken on pepperonata or some other sort of baked chicken. Amanda likes to slow roast things.
I love slow cooked foods like stews, shanks. Find cheap cuts of meat, cover them in broth and red wine, and cook them into submission. It might take a little while, but it's a cheap way to feed a crowd, so you get to impress that many more people.
Okay, so some cooking tips for students that are just starting at school would be, don't get too bogged down by the recipes. If it says you need a specific ingredient, if it's not that key, you can leave it out, or if you're missing some sort of tool that you don't need, you can find a way to get around it. Just use recipe as a guide and then just kind of go from there and make it your own.
One of our favorite substitutions is the wine bottle rolling pin. But the Hot Plate's favorite tip is, in the words of Julia Child, never apologize. Everyone's going to make mistakes. We certainly do, even on the set of the show. You have to laugh it off, pour yourself a glass of wine, and have some good laughs with friends.
So big thanks to SheDoesTheCity.com for asking us these questions and having us on.
And definitely make sure to check out all of our episodes and future tips at thehotplate.net. And thanks guys very much for getting steamy in the kitchen with The Hot Plate.